Welcome back to our next podcast on cue card making. Turn on auto caption for better experience.
One of my most memorable English classes was during my sophomore year of college. The class was called Shakespearean Literature, and I was excited to dive into the works of the famous playwright. On the first day of class, our professor introduced us to the basics of Shakespeare's language and style. We learned about iambic pentameter and the structure of a sonnet, and we practiced reading some of Shakespeare's most famous lines out loud. Throughout the semester, we read and analyzed several of Shakespeare's plays, including Hamlet, Macbeth, and Romeo and Juliet. Our professor would assign us sections of the plays to read and discuss in class, and we would delve into the themes and characters in depth. One of the things that made this class so enjoyable was the way our professor brought the plays to life. She would act out scenes and recite lines in a dramatic fashion, and she would encourage us to do the same. We would often have lively class discussions, debating the motivations of characters and the meanings behind certain lines. One of my favorite assignments in the class was a group project where we had to act out a scene from one of Shakespeare's plays. My group chose a scene from Macbeth, and we spent several weeks rehearsing and perfecting our performance. On the day of the presentation, we were all nervous but excited, and our performance was met with applause and praise from our classmates and professor. Another thing that made the class enjoyable was the way it encouraged us to think critically and creatively. We were often assigned writing assignments where we had to analyze a particular scene or character, and we were given the freedom to interpret the works in our own way. This allowed us to explore the plays on a deeper level and to come up with our own unique insights. In conclusion, my Shakespearean literature class was one of the most enjoyable English classes I have ever taken. The class was engaging, challenging, and fun, and it allowed me to explore the works of one of the greatest writers in the English language. I will always treasure the memories of the lively class discussions, the group project, and the insights I gained from this class.
Thank you for listening to our education podcast. As we wrap up this episode, we want to take a moment to express our gratitude for all of our listeners. We hope that our podcast has been a valuable resource for you in your educational journey and that it has provided you with insights, inspiration, and knowledge that you can apply in your life, and we look forward to sharing more insights with you in our next episode.